Congratulations, and your initial thoughts on what was a hard-fought victory against a good Ouachita team here tonight.
Yeah, really proud of our guys. They've played hard all year, and they've invested in the process. They've practiced hard every day. I mean, we've challenged them a lot, and they've really responded every night, going out and playing hard. But I thought tonight we kind of took it to another level, and we kind of played. We just had a little extra moxie about us, and maybe we're growing as a team regardless of circumstances. We've talked all year about how we're going to invest in the process, invest in what we do every day. And, I was really glad for these guys to see the fruition of that tonight with a win. And regardless of what happens the rest of the year, I mean, these guys we're going to battle every day, and they're going to get on the floor, and they're going to practice hard. So we're going to keep trying to get better.
What was the key to bouncing back after Ouachita had an early lead? They were up 10 early. Your team came right back, went on a tremendous run of your own, 17-3 at one point to get to lead back. What was the big key to that?
Well, we keep a stat on the sideline. We keep it on the bench. We talk about it every day, and it's shutouts. And a shutout is 3 stops in a row. Mm-hmm. And I think we strung together like 3 of those in a row. So that's 9 consecutive stops. And then we were able to go to the other end and convert. And I think, we talk about that every day. We do that kind of stuff every day to work on. Let's get a stop and try to get a bucket, because if you can get 3 in a row, there's a chance you put together a mini run, a 6-0 run, a 9-0 run, whatever it is, however you score. And so I think that was a big key. Defensively, we really had some guys do some great jobs to force them into some really tough shots. And after the first couple possessions, we rebounded better, and we didn't give up as many offensive rebounds, and that we finished off plays. And then we were able to go down, and, Philip came in off the bench, did a great job. Alex came off the bench, did a great job. Zach Ward, he missed a couple in the second half, wide open looks, but he knocked down, 1 or 2 in the first half. And I thought Brandon Reeves came off the bench tonight and really sparked us kind of during that run too. Brandon, freshman, plays really hard, and he's going to make some freshman mistakes, but, he's able to block some shots, rebound, bring some energy. And I thought those guys did a great job of coming in and then sparking us.
You called a timeout right before the end of the first half. You wound up getting a bucket after the timeout, about 8 seconds left. That was a big basket. You go into the halftime locker room up by 9. You had held them to only 27% shooting there in the first half, and your team had shot 54%. That had to mean a lot to that team going into the locker room with that feeling.
Well, I think it was huge, and to be able to go convert, and Reggie did a great job of just really attacking the rim, and I thought they defended it really well. He just kind of manned up and made a tough shot, but we executed exactly how we wanted to. I mean, we did exactly what we drew up, and I was proud of our guys for doing that, and really did a great job of getting to the rim, finishing a play.
And you talk about finishing a game. What about the finish? The final minute there, Eggleston gets a big bucket in the paint, and then your team would not give the lead back up.
Yeah, Braden got a really nice play. He'd gotten one of those earlier on slipping the ball screen and really rolling hard to the rim, and Tim did a great job finding him, and he converted it. And then I thought the huge plays down here, I really challenged Philip really hard during one of those timeouts, because he kind of got a little lackadaisical, I thought, defensively, and so I challenged him really hard in the timeout because they were really going at him, and he really did a great job in those last couple of possessions of not letting his man catch it on the block. They were setting a back screen on him, and he did a great job of fighting through there and getting it. And then Braden with the big charge there at the end. We got some great defensive stops when we needed them.
You mentioned Tim Wagner, 22 points, but he had 5 assists in the game. And Philip Medjo, I thought, just played an outstanding game. 16 points, he had 4 rebounds and 2 assists in the game as well.
Yeah, Philip coming off the bench really gave us an offensive spark, and that's good. I mean, we've challenged him really hard on the defensive end, and he's continued to kind of accept that and try to work on it. And thought tonight it was good for him to see some shots go in. And, when Tim's getting 6 assists, that means somebody else is making some shots. Yeah. And I thought Zach hit a couple, Tim hit a couple, Alex hits a big one down here late, in the second half. We kind of gotten a little stagnant, and he hits a big one. And but when Tim's getting, 6 assists, I think one of the games in Oklahoma, we talked about that, where he had 6 or 7 assists and 1 turnover, and that means some other guys, too, are knocking down some shots, so it's big.
All right, to get the win tonight against Ouachita, now Tech coming in on Monday night, obviously that's a big game. This has to feel good for this team before a game on Monday night.
Well, I mean, I'm just super pumped for our guys, and just, the way they continue. This group could have checked it in a long time ago with the injuries we've had, with the incredibly tough schedule we've played. man, I mean, the teams we've played on the road and at home have been great teams, and it's been one of the toughest schedules we've ever played when you look at the road games. And this team could have checked it in a long time ago, but they continue to battle every day and invest in the process. And I was telling them in the locker room, we really played as if we were playing for each other and for our mission and being great teammates and trying to honor God the way we go out and compete. And just I thought tonight, they really played with something bigger in mind and kind of for that purpose and for each other. And it's fun. Fun for these guys to get the W. And now we know every night is going to be incredible. This league is so athletic, and we played small tonight, which we're probably going to have to do more of, and we'll just have to take our chances inside at times. But I thought playing small and having 4 guards in there most of the time really helped us against their pressure. And then we put some guys on the floor, too, that was able to knock down some shots.
All right, congratulations on the victory tonight, my friend, and we'll see you on Monday night.
All right, appreciate it.
Ice is winning.